Hey guys, alright, David here. It is October 30th, 2009, also known as Mischief Night. At least where I live, it's Mischief Night, where people go around egging people's houses, TPing trees, and stuff like that. Now, personally, I'm a little too old to do that stuff, so I'm sitting in tonight to do a video game collection video for you guys. But I'm going to a Halloween party tomorrow night, which would be sweet. Anyway, guys, enough talking. Long story short, I have done a collection video for all of the modern day video game consoles, except for the original Xbox. Now, this isn't too old, so I still consider it somewhat modern. So I have quite the collection, so this might take a little while, so minimize it and enjoy. But if you like seeing my face for 10 minutes or so, then enjoy that as well. All right, here we go. First up, we have GTA San Andreas. I bought this game originally for the PlayStation 2, and then I found out it was coming out for the Xbox, so I stopped playing the PS2 version and waited for this, because I'm all about presentation. I like the sharper graphics, the full support for surround sound. Even though Sony had the DTS support, I was always an Xbox person anyway. I've always been an Xbox person ever since the first Xbox came out. Microsoft did a great job with the console. Anyway, there you go, San Andreas, great game. And then, of course, we have GTA 3. It's in a weird box because I actually got it in a box set with GTA Vice City. So, yes, I bought these two together. And I think these two together was $60, which is obviously a deal. I believe it was $60. And then I bought San Andreas later on. So, yes, I have the complete GTA collection on both Xbox and PS2 and Xbox 360. Except I don't have Lost in the Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony. I have to buy those still. But I heard they're coming out together in one game, so that should be cool. Doom 3, this actually isn't mine. I don't know why it's in my room. This is actually my dad's. But this is the limited collector's edition case. I think I bought this for him a while ago for Christmas or something. Because he still has an Xbox in the family room. Didn't really like this game that much. A lot of people rave about this. I gotta be honest. I didn't think it was that great. It was more of a spook house, like a haunted house rather than good gameplay. Now, you guys may hate me for saying that, but I just didn't think it was that good of a game. Project Gotham Racing, one of the original Xbox games. I got this with I think a couple weeks of it coming out. Good game. Kudos to the developers. Get it? Kudos. Stupid PGR joke. This game is amazing. Why am I yelling? I don't know, guys. I talk too loud. Oddworld, Munch's Odyssey. This game was amazing. I still have not played Oddworld Stranger or The Stranger, whatever it's called. But I love the Oddworld series. I really wish they'd bring it back. It was one of the best game series I've ever played. It's Xbox Music Mixer. This came with a microphone. Hence the back. They show people singing. That guy and woman that probably don't even know each other. They have karaoke and all those great songs. Now, I did play this game a lot when it first came out. It was more of like a, oh, cool, this is awesome kind of thing, and it only lasted for like a month or so. What's the word for that? Gimmick? Or niche? Gimmick, I guess, is better. But I do have a bunch of old recordings of myself singing songs like YMCA. Saved on my Xbox hard drive, so if I can pull that out one day and play it for myself, I think that would be pretty interesting. You may have heard of this next game. It's called Halo, guys. Obviously, you've heard of it. I'm kidding. This is the original Halo. Halo. Yes, make fun of my accent. South Jersey accent. Halo Combat Evolved. This is the first one. Originally a Mac game. For those of you who don't know, Bungie was originally a Mac developer. This game was supposed to come out for the Mac, then Microsoft got Bungie, and Bungie made Halo for the Xbox launch. So that's a little trivia. In case you didn't know, Halo was originally a game for the Macintosh. So I think that's pretty cool. This next game is one of the best games I've ever played on the Xbox, and that is Max Payne. I'm sure many of you will agree with me when I say this is one of the best games, probably one of the best series I've ever played. Is that a word, series? This game was amazing back in the day, and it probably still is a lot of fun. This is the kind of game where it's all bullet time all the time. Like you know, Matrix, not Neo, but you're Max Payne, hence the title. Very good game. Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. Another great game. I loved both of these games very much. Awesome series. This next game required many hours. I like to think of it as a single-player World of Warcraft, and that is Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I have yet to play Oblivion. Oblivion does look amazing, but I never got around to buying Oblivion because, like Morrowind, I get too distracted too easily. For instance, I cannot do the quest. Instead, I find myself roaming around the village and random environments, stealing stuff out of people's houses, getting killed randomly. That's exactly why I don't play WoW anymore, because I find myself getting too distracted. Well, and because it's expensive each month. But, and I had other things to do lately. But anyway, talking too much. Morrowind was a great game. It was a do what you want kind of game. Either the villagers hated you or they loved you. Good stuff. This next game is a combination of Tetris Worlds and Star Wars The Clone Wars. Now, Tetris Worlds I barely played. But Star Wars The Clone Wars, I actually think this is my dad's. Again, it's upstairs. I don't know why. This is one of the few games that my dad and I played through together. This game has great memories. My dad and I spent so many hours playing this. Awesome times. I beat this game on all three difficulties, I think. And good times. Probably one of my favorite Star Wars games I've ever played. But that's not saying a lot, because I haven't played a lot of Star Wars games. So anyway. Okay, Burnout 2, Point of Impact, Developer's Cut. Not really much to say here, except I freaking love the Burnout series. I recently won Burnout Paradise for the 360 on eBay for $11 shipped. That's a deal. And that should be here hopefully tomorrow or by Monday or Tuesday. The presentation of feeling like you're in the driver's seat, going like freaking hyper speeds. I'm talking a lot, but believe me when I say Burnout Paradise is a must-have if you're into cars whatsoever. And plus the car crashes look freaking unbelievable. Alright, next up we have Dead or Alive 3. Was this my first Xbox game? I don't know. I forget. Anyway, this is one of my first Xbox games. I think it was my first. I'm not totally sure, but good times. Awesome game. I love the multi-tiered fighting stages. Like, where you can throw someone through glass and they go out and land on the street outside Tokyo or whatever. Then you start fighting down there. Good stuff. This next game, I think a lot of people, including myself, were suckered into buying basically because of what it was about. And that is Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. I bought this, one, because of the girls, and yes, I realize they're video game characters, but if you're a gamer, a male gamer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was just cool and fun and whatever to play as the girls from Dead or Alive, but in the form of beach volleyball. And there's nothing wrong with the beach volleyball game. It was a decent game. The mechanics were good. It got boring over time. But, yeah, I mean, it was a different kind of experience. It was very interesting. I think there was a sequel, but I would never buy a game like this again because there wasn't enough substance. If you're into Dead or Alive, stick to the Dead or Alive fighting series, not the beach volleyball series. That's just my 2 cents, so just my opinion. This next game is one of the hardest games I've ever finished in my freaking entire life. Okay, many of you will probably agree, I know I say that a lot, with me when I say Ninja Gaiden for the original Xbox was easily one of the most difficult games you've ever finished or played through, beat, whatever you want to say. This game probably had me curse easily the most out of any other game I've ever played. The point is, this game was hard. This game pissed me off like no other game has ever done. But when you beat this game, or when you beat a hard boss or whatever, the satisfaction you get from this game is great. And that is a good thing, obviously. Alright, I'm running slow here. Rainbow Six 3. Yeah, it was just the first Rainbow Six 3. Awesome multiplayer. Rainbow Six 3 Black Arrow. Kind of like this one, but more is better kind of thing. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Easily one of the best multiplayer games I've ever played on any console ever, even today. with Xbox 360. This game was awesome. Medic! Right? Medic! Sorry, just saying it makes me want to play it again. This is an awesome game online, playing as the medic, whatever you were. I was the medic a lot because I liked running around healing people, and plus you got points and whatever. Awesome times until the hackers came in. Which one am I going to show first? Alright, Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow. It's right up here with fun and multiplayer. And Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Both of these games had great single player, but the multiplayer was like no other game I've ever played. It's Spies vs. Mercs. It was a very hardcore experience. So hardcore to the point where novice gamers, newbies, amateur gamers, whatever you want to call them, were turned off from the multiplayer because it was too difficult. Please, somebody agree with me in the comment section when I say this is like one of the best multiplayer experiences I've ever had. I just can't explain it in words, and if I do, I'll just talk too much. Conquer Live and Reloaded. This is exactly the same as the N64 version, but refined, and looks much better, sounds much better, and stuff like that. Awesome times. Whatever happened to Conquer anyway? What a great character. Dance Dance Revolution Ultra Mix. This is the most DDR I've ever played. I used to play this so much. Someone I used to work with at an Italian restaurant here in the town I live in, well, nearby. We used to always play DDR after work at night. And amazing game, amazing soundtrack. Nowadays I suck at DDR because I haven't played in a while. But yeah, and then we have DDR Ultra Mix 2. More of the same as this, but more songs and stuff like that. My battery is running low, so I'm going to hurry this up. ESPN NFL 2K5. Great game. Let me just say, I prefer the ESPN series over Madden. I'm not really a Madden fan. I don't like the mechanics of the game. I don't like how it feels. Sega did a much better job, in my opinion. Mech Assault, my first Xbox Live game ever. Awesome times. I'll never forget this game. Awesome times playing with random strangers on Xbox Live. Midnight Club 2. I used to play this game so much online with my good friend Chris. We used to play this game all the time online, just do the free ride mode or whatever it's called, cruise mode. Just drive around. The original Splinter Cell, this is before it was online, but the single player was amazing. Probably, well, not the first of its kind, but this definitely encouraged many games that we play today. Encouraged, is that the right word? This game, I'm not a huge RPG fan, but many of you, yes, I'm saying it again, will probably agree with me when I say this is probably one of the best RPGs ever created, next to Final Fantasy VII, and that is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Please tell me you've played this. Well, if you're watching this video, there's a good chance you played this game because amazing times right there. And finally, I hate to end on a game that I didn't really like that much, but that's The Thing. So, here you go. I almost threw it at the camera. Not that great of a game. It was interesting, but I just never really got into it. Anyway, guys, there you go. As usual, I went on too much, but hey, this is games. I'm passionate about video games. Quick note, to those not aware of my mobile channel, go to youtube.com/thecreativeonemobile. That is my mobile account. That is the channel I upload all my YouTube videos from. Jasmine. Because I've noticed some people saying in the channel comments, David, I never knew you had this channel. David, what the hell? Stuff like that. So go check out that channel for my mobile uploads. Those are like less interesting, boring videos, but interesting to some, and they're usually under 2 minutes each. Unlike this video, which is at least 15 minutes. Thanks for watching, guys. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/thecreativeone, and have a fun and safe Halloween, and I'll see you in November. Peace.